Good morning, traders. So how do we trade the Dow Jones today? So I am looking at the monthly chart, and what a beautiful trending chart this is. But this year has not been a trend at all. So one thing is pretty clear. If you look at these inside tails, each one of them, if I put a level on each one and we go down to lower time frames, you'll see how that level had played out. At this moment in time, we are flirting with this level here, and I would expect more downside. I'm kind of the opinion at the moment that we are not really going to get a Christmas rally, and we are going to start breaking the downside. So yes, my tune is changing, and you'll see now why. So on the weekly, if you have a look at these monthly levels, can you see what I mean by these inside tails playing a major role in price? And we are now flirting with the last inside tail on the monthly. So this level gives, which is 24,900, if that gives the downside sort of like a weekly close below it, or even a daily close below it, you can expect quite a bit of volatility to the downside. We come and start taking out these areas here. Now, the one thing on the weekly is we have this massive engulfing red candle at the moment, and we've also ending up with a crossover of the moving averages. Right, so if the weekly stays as it is now, you should expect a measured move down to 23,400. Okay, and I was going to line that up rather with an inside bar. So 23,530 is what you're looking for. So look at the daily, and again you'll see how these inside tails on the monthly, how they play out on the daily as well. Okay, so we do have continuation divergence here, which is continuation to the upside, and it's been brewing for a while. It's also indicating that it's a little bit tired, and that we're going to bounce a little bit. So anything's possible. I'm going to start moving these lines around now. So that's the level that I want to see us tag. So I want to see us come and tag 25,197, probably 25,200, and that would bring us to the downside. So the play that I had yesterday pretty much got stopped out, and we'll run through that in a lower time frame now. But I strongly expect that we are going to move to the downside. Now, the big thing here, if we look at our Fibonacci's, we're at the 61.8 Fibonacci, which also coincides with the 200 moving average. So I would expect the buyers to step in here to keep trying to drive this up. And but from what I'm seeing is every time the buyers start moving, the bears climb in and hammer it back down in the direction they want it going. So looking at the 4 hour, you can see this double bottom that I had here. I was looking for that to break. It didn't break. Okay, and my stupidity, I rushed into this. I was looking for a long up here, got in quite high, had my stop here, and basically spent 2 days. It's not a trap, but 2 days in a consolidation pattern which didn't really work out. The other thing that we had playing is, let's go to the hour. So the other thing that we had was this wedge, or not really wedge, trend line. So we had this trend line here, which broke. We also had this little trend line here, which broke and retested. So you can see it broke here, it retested, moving averages started crossing over, and then belted back down to the downside. So anyway, another reason why you don't trust diagonal lines. So what do we have here? Essentially what we have is a breakout, which is breakout was retested, and we move to the downside. Now I would expect us to rally a little bit, but as soon as the Williams percentage R on the 1 hour starts hitting the upper bands here, I'm looking for a short. Okay, this consolidation has broken the downside, so there is a fairly strong move expected. Okay, and that is pretty much going to break this weekly level. So this weekly level hasn't been tagged yet. So if I can read this correctly, it'll come down, it should tag this level, bounce around here, then rally, form a base, and then pull back. Okay, now so long as this 4 hour moving averages are pointing down like this, the trend is down. Okay, in hindsight, being a perfect science, I suppose, should still be short from the top here. Just keep moving, waiting for the pullback to put your stop above. So stop should have been here. Would have got you a little bit anti yesterday, worried that you're going to be stopped out. There's another important thing is, depending on the time frame you're trading, wait for the candle to finish. Okay, so as soon as the candles finish, you'll see. So this was a nice green engulfing red candle with 3 inside bars. So in other words, green, 3 retrace, and then green. So looking at that before the candle closed, you'd have been looking at it going, wow, this is a turning pattern, it's going up. But then you can see it didn't close like that, it closed as a pin bar. Okay, so indicators, oscillators are all saying tired, but I'm not reading much into that at the moment. I think this trend is just gathering steam at the moment. Okay, so summary, let's just get down to the half hour because that's going to give us what we need to focus on. We are consolidating a little bit at the moment, and I would definitely expect us to rally a bit, just get the bulls excited, get them trapped, and then short again. This level is definitely the target area, so it's for 24,900. 24,900 is your target area. Okay, your measured move is a bit further, but this is the target area you need to watch for. So you're going to see price come down to this level, bounce, and the thing is, the bounce could be violent, that it just moves up off there, or it would be a little bit of a bounce up and then a move down. But as we're looking at it on the 4 hour, the trend is down. So we've had a crossover, it's moving down, they're pointing down quite steeply as well. Okay, 1 hour, you're going to see coming together closely, sort of before the market, and then we opening up. Okay, so I am expecting more downside. This has been a range break to the downside. This level is what I need to watch, 24,900. So I'm not really interested in getting in at this level here. So it's only 130 points. So I would like to see a retest of this breakout. Let's get another retest here, and then I move to the downside. Okay, your stop level currently is going to be this fractional level here. So stop level is 25,288. So if we get above that, then we need to start looking for a change in direction to the upside, a steeper pullback or bigger pullback. But as long as we're staying below that, so in other words, what I'm saying to you, if you get something like that was the fractional level there, okay, and you can see we made a double top here and then move to the downside. Okay, so this is kind of pattern you're looking for. You're looking for an indecision bar or a pin bar, or something like that, which is going to indicate at a level that you're going to continue moving to the downside. And if you did manage to get or take a stab at this short here, which is what we should have been doing, you would have had a 150 point stop loss, nothing bad, but that would have been a 500 point trade. Okay, So anyway, guys, that's how we learn, and you can't get hung up on taking a loss. So sooner we're going to get a pattern that we're going to identify properly, and we will make up that money and some profit. Okay, there's nothing really else I can say on this thing at the moment, except we're trending down. We have range, we've broken through the range, we've tested the break, and I'd like to see another bit of a rally, second test maybe for a move down, or alternatively just a gentle move up and then accelerate down. But watch out for this level. This is a monthly level, 24,900. So it can be pretty volatile. You'll probably find there's a lot of long orders that are put in at this level. Okay, guys, that's it for me. I think still looking for more downside, but I would much prefer to trade off a retracement than take a short at this level. And everything is indicating just be careful. The daily's only just crossed over, but lower time frames, be careful. We're also at the daily 200 moving average, so there's also a good possibility there we just do another one of these range bars at this level today. Okay, anyway, guys, that's me for today. Definitely not looking for longs anymore, still looking for shorts, but looking for a bit of a pullback that I can get in on. And then we want to target 24,900 and then 24,670. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. I hope it helps, and I will catch you later. Cheers for now.